Hello, hello, everybody. Can y'all hear me okay? Let me know. Just going live out of boredom, anything. Oh, hi, Gladys. I love you so, so much. Thank you for stopping in before you're going to bed. I hope you're doing good. I'm just live because truly I'm just bored and I really just don't have anything else better to do. Um, at first, I was feeling a little bit ragey, but then, and that's why I was gonna go live. I was like, oh, I'll just like bitch about stuff or, whatever. But then I was like, well, I'll just be chill. Fuck it. One second. Sorry about that. No, Gladys, you didn't. Because I wasn't going live for so long, I took everybody's like wrenches away. But now that I'm going live again, I was waiting for people. I guess so. The last time I went live, I was giving out like just like a few wrenches here and there, and then I probably just stopped at a certain point when you came. You know what I'm saying? But of course, you get a wrench. I absolutely love you and I adore you, and you are just the absolute best. And everybody knows that I love you, so you should have a wrench now, Gladys. And I love you so so much. If anybody doesn't know, I'm gonna get really like sappy here, but Gladys really is like a truly genuine good human, and anybody would be lucky to have her as a friend. And she is so funny. Like her sense of humor is so dry and it's just like so perfect. And she's just perfect. And I just love her. Just wanted to put that out there. Hi, Baddie. Hello, Baddie. Are you causing any trouble tonight on these YouTube streets? And also, sorry if I'm echoey. I'm in my garage. I normally stream from my car because I would never be able to stream in my house. There's just literally no way between my dog and children and, whatever else. It's just constant chaos in my home. It's just a shit show. So I usually stream in my car and I just call that my like office or whatever as a joke. But right now I'm actually in my garage because it's not like freezing out. It's not winter, so I'm just chilling in my garage. Um and it's just chilling here. So if it is echoey, I do apologize because it might sound like I'm in like a bathroom or something. Um so yes, hello Baddie, I love you. Hey Aussie, good to see you. Hi Allie. It is everything is my fault, Allie. It's pretty it's pretty yes, everything is my fault. We'll just leave it at that. Hi Kelly, it's so good to see you. Kelly, thank you for stopping in. I love that. I didn't even know if you like knew that I went live or whatever, Kelly. So thank you so much for stopping in. Also I've explained this before. I go back and forth between like what I okay, so I don't stream from a computer. I stream from my phone. So on my tablet, I have that open, like the YouTube side open. So that's how I like give wrenches and stuff. So but it's kind of like it's not a pain in the ass, but it's not a pain in the ass. It's just I have to futz with it. And I'm sorry, I am not an Android girly. Okay, I am a Apple girly all day long. You cannot convince me otherwise. All Android is just gimmicky bullshit that nobody ever uses anyways. It's just all gimmicks. It's trash. It's garbage. I fucking hate it. So, excuse me if I don't get to wrenches. I just hate fucking with this tablet. I think it's a fucking piece of shit. It's garbage. Don't ask how I even have this in the first place. I love iPads, but just it's a long story, girl. It's a whole thing. So and yeah, so whatever. Hi, Prime. Hello, Prime. Oh, baddie, so am I sometimes. I'll just drive by and just start shit for like no reason. It's just whatever. Um, I people get really upset with me, and that's fine. I don't care. Because people are allowed to have their opinions about me. They can think I'm absolutely trash, the worst human in the world. I genuinely do not care. I find it actually pretty fucking funny. And I don't think I'm supposed to think it's funny, but yeah, I do. Because some of the hate is like very unhinged. Hard to explain, but when you see comments that are just like so bizarre or like not of reality, it's just so funny. And I can't help it but laugh. So, oh, Prime, stop it. Are you saying that Batty is polyester jumper? I mean, if she is, cool. I don't know who polyester is. I know that polyester did in the past not appreciate me. I know, big fucking shock. So that could be Batty. Because Batty was also not a fan of me for a very, very long time. It's so funny. I am? Oh no. I wait, hold on. Are you saying me, Prime? I am definitely not polyester. Um, she's a like an OG DC girl. So yeah. Oh my god, that's so funny. Oh my god, so I was like, wait a second, did I see that right? I was like, are my eyes like, tricking me? Hi, AC. It's very, very good to see you. I thought at first that I was like, am I it's like my eyes are playing because you guys are Prime is right above and below you, and you guys both have the Daria avatars, which of course I love. You guys are so cute for using them. Um, yeah, Betty. Batty definitely dislikes most people. It takes her a while to get warmed up to people, I think, which is totally fair and honestly the best way to do it. Um, I believe everybody should be that hesitant to be so like friendly and whatever because people get a lot of people get hurt, you know what I mean? Like people just get hurt and it's a whole thing. So Batty keeping her distance and hating everybody is pretty I think great choice. Is that really Allie, by the way? Because I can't tell. Um, hold on one second. Let me check. God, dude, this Android, oh my God, this tablet actually is so like, okay, I'm gonna be fair. This tablet genuinely is like really nice. Like it's got, I don't know, it is a nice tablet, okay? It's very nice, whatever. I guess I'll admit that. But I go to press something and my big fat ass fucking fingers. I just hate it. Like I just prefer Apple and I am not sorry about it. You guys can drag me all day for it. But hang on, I'm trying to see if that's Allie. Hold on. I don't want to like accidentally like fucking remove her or something if it is. Hang on. Okay, that is the real Allie. Thank you for stopping in, Allie. I do appreciate it. I know that you're not a fan of me and I get it. But you are more than welcome in my chat to troll and roll and talk shit, and you can do whatever you want, honey. I don't care. And yes, I'm smoking a cigarette. You'll hear my lighter 1,800 times. I am a chain smoker when I am outside because I only smoke outside. When I'm outside, I live my best life and I sit here and chain smoke forever. I'm too busy during the day to chain smoke, so when I finally get a chance to sit down, I am chain smoking like a motherfucker. And again, you just have to deal with it. I know that uh people like if they hear a lighter a lot, they think obviously like I'm like doing something like something else, but it's just me chain smoking. And low key hate safe cigarettes. Like, well, I mean, that's really bad to say. They have saved probably tons of lives, but if I'm just sitting here talking, like even like to like my son or something, it just will go out if I'm just like whatever, and I'm just like, okay, wow, I'll just I'll just fuck myself. One second, you guys. All right. Sorry about that. I also hear my neighbors outside my garage and they probably think I'm insane. So I need to keep it down a little bit because at my end, I'm very echoey. I just redid my entire garage and I'm very, very proud of it. I have to say that. However, because I completely did an overhaul and like emptied it, you know what I mean? Like, because so over the years, my garage has just became a catch-all for everything. I think that happens, whether it's your basement or a spare room, it just becomes a catch-all, right? That's what my garage ended up being. And I took a lot of time to empty it or whatever. So now it's just like empty and I feel like it's just so echoey. And I really truly hope that my neighbors are not listening to me because that would be really embarrassing because they're really nice. The one of the couples cannot stand me, which is fair because actually I won't get into it. And then the other people are wonderful. Becky Boo, I adore you too. I really do. Ellie, there's nothing to figure out. Here's the thing, right? I'm extremely annoying about any real life stuff. I've always been this way on here and I annoy myself with it. I try to step back when it's happening or if it's being talked about because I know how fucking annoying I am. Point blank, period, end of story. I just get really like, people think that I'm like, not trolling, but maybe I don't know because I'm just the wrong messenger most of the time because I understand where people say, you don't know, you've never been through it, you have, you're anonymous, so you don't understand. But the thing is, I do understand. And I've said this before. I have been through things online and I do understand. And because I have been through it and I've seen a lot, that's why I feel like I have a place to talk about it. But I understand I'm not the right messenger most times. I understand that I'm annoying as fuck because how dare I say it? Because of course it's easy for me to say probably to the, random person. Um, I just hate watching people get trolled with real life stuff or anybody bringing up real life stuff. Like I say, I hate to talk about kids. I even hate to talk about parenting. It's just a thing. Like I'm on here to laugh and talk shit about what's happening actually on the platform. I do not give a shit, no offense, about anything that's going on. Of course, I mean, like if someone says like, "Oh, I did this today and it was great," or if they're telling a sweet story about their kid or something, right? Of course, I'll be like, "That's so sweet," or "I understand. I've been through whatever." I have a similar story or whatever. But like when people are just like, being nasty and stuff, I'm like, dude, I am not here for this. Like, I don't care about your real life when it comes to stuff like that. Like, I just don't. It's not my business, and I'm almost a pro at minding my own business. Well, I shouldn't say that. I just really enjoy minding my own business, and I don't like getting caught up in all of it. So I mean, like, and I understand where people are like, well, so and so did this, so who cares, basically, right? Or you know, uh, you know, they said this, so why should I care about, this being said, or, I don't give a and that's totally right, but I sometimes I can't just walk away and and sometimes I'll say like, uh, can we like not, or, that, their parenting or their kid it has nothing to do with it, or even let's say somebody's job or some drama about them or whatever. I'll try to say something, but most times that doesn't work, of course. They're just like, fuck off. Sorry. So I'm like, okay, that's fine and fair. I'll leave. Which, whatever. I just sometimes can't help myself. I understand I'm very annoying and I'm just an annoying person, and that's fine. Sorry, I'm reading chat now. Like my very good YouTube buddy had told me, Yaro, he's been in my chat before. He kind of does the same thing. Like he'll rant a little bit and then look at chat. That's kind of like my vibe too. Cause I can't keep up with all of it, like, by myself. Like I just can't like double task like that because I want to read people's comments and actually like read them with, intention and just not read them to read them, I guess you can say. Yeah, my garage is really embarrassing, and I had to take the time to like. It was just getting so bad, right? I'm like, dude, like I felt the same way. I'm like, my garage is so embarrassing. Like, I can't even park my fucking car in here now. You know what I mean? Or at the time, I'm like, I can't even park my car in here. My own garage, I can't park my fucking car in, right? I'm like, this is like gotten out of hand, right? So I'm really happy it's all done. So yeah. Hey Andy. Andy, I did send you the link just because, it's just I don't know, protocol for me to do. I sent a few people links just because I'm used to doing that now. The people that like I just whatever. But yeah, the other thing I want to do in here is like pressure wash the concrete of my thing, right? Of my garage. And then, well, first, I get these really great ideas, right? I am obsessed with like home renovation and, stuff like that. And I do that like as a side job. Like I said, I'm a landscaper as well. Mainly hardscaping, to be honest, because like I do like, like rivers and stuff like that for fucking rich people that just want random bullshit. You know what I mean? So I would say I do more hardscaping for the most part. But anyways, um, I also like help with like home renovations or whatever. And I transfer that, of course, over to my own house as well. And I want to epoxy my garage floor so bad. And I've learned how to well, I shouldn't say I've learned how to do it, but I've watched so many videos of how you do it, like, how you whatever, but I just think it's a waste of time. My house is not like it's not that vibe where I would ever have to have like a floor like that in my garage. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's like that would be so unnecessary, like in the area I'm in, the type of house I have. um like I do want this to be like a garage and not something so fancy because I do a lot of my DIY stuff in here as well. Like I built a whole thing on the one wall for like all my stuff and all my bullshit. So like I have all my tools and I don't know, I'm just really proud of it at this point. But then I look at the floor and I'm like, I could do that. And then I'm like, no, like shut the fuck up. Like it's unnecessary. Like you don't have to, but I could pressure wash it. That could be a thing because it's not cute. But I am happy with things the way that they are. If anybody has home renovation stuff they want to talk about, I could talk about that all day long. Any interior design, anything like that. I could any DIY, anything. Could talk about it for fucking days. But that's also a very boring topic. Um, I'm trying to catch up with Chad. Yes, pressure wash my thing, Patty. Oh, Betty, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, that is like it is really cool, like to see a transformation where it's like all sped up really quick. Um, it just yeah. Brutal. The funniest part about me being a fucking landscaper as a side job, as my side business, to be honest, is that I do not mow lawns. I don't do it. I don't like doing it. Mainly though, the main reason for that though is because like I said, I work for like people, like rich people who just want to like make their stuff fancy and their yards are obviously so big that they have like like the what the fuck, the big giant whatever, the riding lawnmowers, but the very extremely fancy ones that probably cost more than all of my than every car I've ever bought. You know what I mean? That type vibe. So either they do it themselves or they have the equipment to have somebody come over to do it or they just hire somebody to do it because I could never do a lawn that big. They also like rich people like the lines. They like it very specific and that's just not my thing. Anything else, sure. Like I plant trees or whatever the case. That is just something I don't do. But it's funny because like if it's funny, I just go like door to door around my neighborhood, like, can I mow your lawn? Like I'm like a 12-year-old kid or something. It's funny. Yeah, spoon exactly. I would just have to keep up with it. It's just something I've seen so many times. Like I said, like the people I work for, and I've seen it online, and people make it look so nice, but it's just not necessary. And it would be such a waste of money and time and effort for something that like the area I live in and everything like that. It just would not be obviously whatever. I would, to be honest with you, Batty, a marble countertop would be cool. However, I don't know. I don't know. I've never had a marble countertop before, but I do. So some of the people that I work for, I also clean their houses because they'll be like, "Oh, do you do anything else?" And I'm like, "I'll do anything." Like I want to just work all the time, right? So some of the and they have marble and they have like this special like spray to clean it or like granite obviously too. And it just gets really fucking fancy. And now these rich people are having this one person I work for, they have this new marble that's like the new trend where they have very, very visible veins in the marble. And they want it to like match up going up on the back. So it's a whole thing. Okay. I cannot remember what it's specifically called, but it's very specific. Or maybe that's not marble. What is that? Maybe I'm getting that wrong. It's a certain kind of stone and whatever. Anyways, I'm not talking about the same works. I'm literally boring myself. Hi, Spooky. Spooky. Spooky, I adore you. Breezy. Oh, Breezy. I love you so much, Breezy. If anybody doesn't know, Breezy owns part of my heart. And that's just a fact. She's like my YouTube soulmate or something. I don't know. There's a few people on this platform that I genuinely like. There's only, trying to think, I think there's three. I think, yeah, three people that have my phone number on YouTube. Only three. Breezy is one of them. I won't say who the other person is, but yeah, I hold on one second, you guys. Sorry about that. Oh wait, hold on. Oh, sorry. Sorry, Andy.
I'm the pressure wash king.
I'm so sorry, Andy. I didn't see you.
I just got here.
Oh my god, your back chat is fucking wild. Andy, you are so Andy in the back. I'm exposing you. He said in the back chat, show feet. What a perv. No, just kidding.
I'm all nice and wet right now.
Oh, good God,
I just
Andy.
got out of the shower.
Oh Lord.
I was in there for like an hour.
Why?
It was the whole event.
Oh my gosh, Andy.
I had to use
An
the
event?
restroom. Yeah. I used the restroom, and then I had a shower, and then I had a shave, It was a
Mm-hmm.
whole thing. It was a whole thing. And I brushed my teeth. I
Right?
really got in there. I got this electric toothbrush. I
Mm-hmm.
really got in there. It was really,
Oh,
really,
for
really good.
sure.
Yeah.
Right.
Like blood was coming out. I was like, yes, that's what I want.
Sometimes you just need those
Hmm.
days, like women have it too, where you just stay in the shower for the whole thing. You do all your little stuff and you shave literally every single
Hmm.
freaking
Hmm.
inch. It's a whole vibe. I get it, Andy. I'm right there with you,
Hmm.
boo.
Betty's like, I know what you're doing. No, actually, I didn't do that. I don't do that in the shower. It's gross.
You know what? You're not the first person to tell me that, Andy.
What?
You are not the first guy to tell me that they think it's gross and or they don't like just it's just not their gig to do it in the
No, it's not.
shower.
Not. It used to be when I was younger.
Oh,
No,
right, right.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. When I was younger,
Yeah.
yeah, definitely, but not now.
Yeah. I've heard a few grown men tell me that.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know why I know that. I think it was like a couple boyfriends or whatever, but yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
definitely have heard that before.
I like to do it in my bed while my lizard's looking at me while I do it. Great.
I hate you, Andy. This is why I hate you. I can't stand you.
My
Oh,
poor little
good God.
lizard. I don't even know if it's a female or a male. Who
How do you
knows?
tell with a lizard? You gotta ask
I
Ray
don't know.
Ray.
I'd have to ask my buddy. I think it's a male though. I'm pretty sure I wouldn't have gotten a female.
I don't I am not I am not a dude. I am not a reptile girly. I am not a little tiny furry animal girly. I don't no, I can't.
Mm,
I can't. I just can't.
can't either. Yeah.
Like any like sort of like gerbil or hamster or like
Gerbil.
ferret or anything like anything like that, I cannot stand. It's
Yeah.
not my thing. I hate it.
You know what
No
I?
lizards or reptiles or frogs or fishes or
Yeah.
anything.
You know what animal I never understood? Like the people that keep rats
Hmm.
as a pet. You know those big white rats. I just can't. It's just.
Yes, dude,
Ugh.
I can't. And you know what? You know what it is for me? It's those fucking tails. They disgust me.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
They disgust me.
There's
And
yeah.
I know that I know I've seen videos, right? I know they're extremely smart. Like they can be like very smart. I don't give a
Mm-hmm.
fuck how smart they are. Okay. It's same
Yeah,
with people. I don't care how smart you are. If you gross me out, you gross me out. And I don't want nothing to do with
exactly.
it.
Dude, I've told this story before. I hooked up with this goth chick years ago when I used to exclusively date goths, right? Back in the day. And there was this one girl I hooked up with and she had a python. And I went to go use her bathroom one morning after it was like the first time we hooked up. I got up to pee and there was this huge tank in her fucking bathroom of rats. Live rats. And it just fucking
What?
freaked me out, dude. And I'm like, yeah, I was like, yeah, why you got so many rats here? He's like, oh, it's cheaper to feed my python. Yeah, I was like, oh my god, that's just disgusting. Like, why could you
Dude,
just
what
buy a
did you
few
do?
rats? Nothing. Yeah, I stopped talking to her.
Dude, I would have
Yeah,
absolutely lost my goddamn mind.
spooky. Yeah, it was crazy. Like she was like, oh man, like when I saw that, I was like, I mean, it kind of reminded me of like, do you remember? I don't know if you ever watched that TV show called Everybody Loves Raymond.
Yeah.
But did you watch that one?
Was there a certain episode or something?
Yeah, you remember when the brother hooks up with the girl and she's a fly? And then when he
Oh,
goes to visit her in her bedroom, her whole room was decked out with frogs. Like she had live frogs in her room and shit, you know?
oh no, I don't
Yeah.
remember that
Yeah, that's a
actually.
yeah. It kind of
Oh my
reminded me of
god.
that. Yeah. I was like I don't mind if a girl like I've seen girls have like mice in their house, you know, like little tiny mice and stuff like that, but like as a pet, but not fucking rats, man.
Dude, I
Um,
can't. I can't do it, man.
yeah.
I just made a few of you mods. I almost timed. This is exactly why I hate doing this. I almost fucking timed out Breezy. Okay, which
Oh
is like
no.
unacceptable. But yeah,
Anybody but
I think
Breezy.
yeah, I was
Hey,
it was breezy, spooky, and I
yeah,
think
yeah, yeah.
Batty. I don't know. Hopefully it worked. I think I did it right. My
How was your
goodness.
weekend? Did you do anything?
It was good. It was good. What did I do? Trying to
Mm,
think.
mm.
I don't know, man. What did I do all weekend? I think I just was in my yard and stuff, and like just hang out with my boy, of
Oh yeah,
course.
yeah, yeah, dude. That's probably the best investment I heard you when I was taking a shower. You were talking about your pressure washer. I
Yeah.
love my pressure washer, man. I use it to wash my car, to wash the door on my garage, to wash the walls on my house, to get all the cobwebs out of the corners of like the top of your house, and the bees and like whatever animals stuck up there, just shoot it down, with the high pressure. It's great.
Mm-hmm.
You clean the driveway, it just leaves everything so clean, man.
There, it just honestly is like I don't know, man. Like I think it was Batty said that, like those videos where like they're pressure washing things. it's,
Mhm.
it's just I don't know. I love them. I really do love them.
You have animals stuck up there. Not animals, but uh uh spiders and like, stuff like that up there. Animals, like
Dude.
mosquitoes, like wasps. I hate when we get those paper wasps or just wasp up there, you're like, shit,
Dude,
gotta get rid of those.
I think I told this story already, but dude,
Hmm.
I was at a fucking landscaping job and I must have stepped on I think they're called fuck, what are they called? Maybe they're called like ground hornets or something
Hmm.
or
Hmm.
whatever. Dude, I
Oh
must have
yeah, the ones
stepped
that go
on
on
one
the
of their
ground.
Dude,
Yeah.
I must have stepped on like their nest or something and not realized like the hole in the ground or whatever. Dude, one of
Yeah.
them lit me up. It felt like I was getting electrocuted, Andy. I had these
Yeah.
giant welts on me. I'm like, what the hell is eating me? I'm like, I couldn't move in the
Dude.
moment while I was like, it like went up my shirt and it lit me up, dude. I felt like I was
Yeah.
getting electrocuted, and I'm so
Those
thankful
those
that I
big
didn't
ones
get a like an
fuck you
allergic
up.
reaction or something.
So do you remember, Smokey P?
Who?
Smokey P?
Of course I know Smokey.
So but years ago when like I don't know, 2010, I mean 2020, around there, when we used to hang out at this channel, when he used to go
Mm-hmm.
live, he went live one day with a can of fucking uh raid or something, and he's like, I gotta go kill all these wasps in the ground. And
Oh
he
my
goes over there,
god.
right, and he just starts spraying the shit out. They start attacking him, dude, and he like
Oh.
runs, and then he pulls up his shirt, and he had like 6 or 7 big old, you know.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't know, who was there. It was me, Mike. A few of us were there back in the day. Yeah,
Dude,
I don't know why
nuh-uh,
he did
man.
it, man. I wouldn't have done it, but
I
Jesus,
wouldn't have.
yeah.
Oh, you know what? I think they are called ground wasps, actually, not
Hmm.
hornets. Yeah, dude. I would never fuck with that. Dude, they are. Oh, dude, they're vicious, man. Dude, I feel so bad for him because I would have never, dude. It is so,
Hmm.
And to be honest with you, oh wait, maybe I am not remembering correctly. I don't want to say that if I, but I don't want to sound like a moron. But if I'm remembering correctly, they have no use in this like ecosystem. I think
Yeah,
wasps like just don't have any use for anything. But I could be wrong on that. Maybe they do something in
yeah.
this world. But
I mean, they
dude,
have to.
God, it's just like holy fuck.
By the way,
Oh,
this.
hi Ray.
By the
Hi,
way,
baby Ray.
this one time, at my house, like on the tip of the top of my house, you know how the house is like, has like these like edges and stuff. I came out and there was this big ball of bees there, right? And I guess they migrated there because like I remember I went outside and there was bees. There was like a cloud of bees on my street, and all my neighbors are outside. And then the bees just congregated on my fucking house, and it became like a
Dude.
bowling ball, right? So I called the city, and they said to call the local bee dude. And I
Mm-hmm.
called, and I'm like, hey man, I got a bunch of bees here in my house. And he wanted to charge me. He's like, well, we charge like $500 to come get your bees. I go, oh no, forget it. I'll call somebody else. No, 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 but yeah, we'll come get them. We'll come get them. Don't worry about it. Like
Oh
he
my
was just
God.
he was just trying to get money out of me. So most beekeepers or most bee people, they'll come remove them for free, but they'll try to take money from me. But when you tell them you'll just call somebody else because they want those bees, they want to keep them because
Oh,
there's a
for
queen
sure.
in there. Yeah. So
Yeah.
don't get suckered. Don't get suckered. Yeah, they'll come and get them.
Dude. Well, thank you for letting me know that. I know that we
Hmm.
had at my so one person I work for, they have
Hmm.
a different property as their like what is that called? Airbnb. They had
Hmm.
this giant fucking nest, dude, right in there, like on their front porch in the little like awning thing. Dude, fuck that. I don't remember how she got rid of it or what happened, but I was
Yeah.
like, I'm not going anywhere near that fucking porch, dude.
Hmm.
It's too scary for me.
I've wanted to keep bees in my backyard. I've talked to my dad. I said, hey, we should fucking do a bee thing back here because we got like a lot of land, and
Right.
it'll be a good
Right.
thing. You know what I mean? Like have our own honey. Because
You could.
yeah, because I have a friend of mine that does that, and he sells me honey all the time, but it's not processed like the way you get. It's like real honey. When you
Mm-hmm.
get it from like a farmer, it's like real black and stuff, but it's honey. The stuff that you get from the store that's like lighter color, that's all processed. But when you get it from like my friend, it comes with like honeycombs and you can chew it and stuff. It's really
Right.
good. Yeah.
That's crazy, man. So I wanted to do like in my little garden area, I wanted to do
Hmm.
like a little tiny area where it was like wildflowers, to I don't know, help out with this earth for bees to pollinate or whatever. And then make a little like, so to attract butterflies, what you do is you put like a really low shallow like a bird bath but like barely any water, and you put like marbles on the bottom so the
Hmm.
shiny attracts them, because I wanted butterflies and stuff in my bath. And then I was like, you know what, I don't have time for all this, I'm not doing it. I'm like, I can't handle it. But yeah, like bees don't really scare me. It's obviously like wasps and
Wasp. Yeah.
hornets and yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna tell you the on this is the truth. If you guys don't believe me in my chat, this is the honest truth that I can remember. I've never been bit by a bee. I've never been stung by a bee.
Oh man,
Ever,
really?
ever, ever. I don't even know if I'm allergic because I'm an allergic guy. I don't know if I'm allergic to them. I've never been stung by one.
Oh
Never. Not a wasp, not a bee, nothing.
man, I can't handle it, man. I like I said, when I was a kid, it was a few times, and then like I said, those ground
Yeah.
wasps got me. But otherwise, yeah, I
Mhm.
mean, it just yeah, don't jinx yourself for God's sakes. Oh, hi,
I've
Robbie.
I've been bit by like a brown recluse or maybe it was a black widow. I don't know, but
Oh
it
my
left a
God, dude, fuck that.
it left a black hole in my foot. Yeah.
Fuck that, Andy. That
Yeah.
is so
Yeah.
scary.
And,
I
and,
don't
and
think
you know,
we.
yeah, and you know how I got shot in my foot? You can't even
Yes.
tell no more because I get healed over and there's like no. So when they ask me about that, I just show them that black hole. I'm like, oh, here, this is where I got shot. That's actually where a spider bit me. Yeah,
Do you? I'm assuming, and you have no feeling there anymore for the most part.
I do, but it's black.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I have a
Gotcha.
feeling. I mean, I scratch it, but it's just black and it looks like a little black hole. Yeah.
Damn. That's crazy, dude.
Mm.
I'm trying. I don't think we have, or we do, but I think they're more
Daddy
up
got bit.
north and
Yeah.
in like the woods. Those types of spiders. I
Mm-hmm.
don't think we have those like where I'm at, like in the city. I would be, dude. I'm afraid of like ticks. I just do not like most wildlife. I just can't. Like some people just love animals and all this stuff. The only thing I do enjoy, I have to admit, is the bunnies in my yard. I have tons of rabbits and bunnies in my yard. I actually created like a little space for them so that they could like get shelter or whatever for like when they kind of create their own little shelter with like branches and stuff like the any like weeds or something they'll like, but I created like a little tiny whatever for them
Yeah.
as a just
We had a few bunnies that they just started showing up. I guess neighbors like get them as pets, and they come to my garden because we have like a lot of food, and they'll come and stick
mm-hmm.
around. But they get taken away a lot by the. We got like a lot of chicken hawks around here.
Dude, I I'm I watched an owl. I can't even talk about it, dude. I didn't watch the owl do it, but I saw the
Mhm.
aftermath
Hey,
because I
Robbie.
scared the owl away, and they definitely came back and they feasted on it. I was actually on
Yeah.
a Discord call with fucking um Ross Catch and I think Cosmic was on there. And
Hmm.
I turned my camera on facing the because I'm like, nobody's gonna believe this. I so wish I would have taken a fucking video. I'm so stupid for not taking a video. And I'm going, you guys are not gonna believe this because I thought it was a cat fight, but really it was the owl killing the bunny. I
Ah.
turned my camera on so that they could see it in the
Mhm.
Discord call. And they saw because I was like, I don't know what to do to scare it away because it was just sitting there and it was huge. So I slammed my screen door and then they saw on the Discord call it flying off. The wings were so big. I could not believe that that happened because I'd never seen that before. It was
Hey,
just too
Kathy.
much. That thing definitely, that thing, because they said, I looked it up and
Hmm.
because I was like, I wonder if it's going to come back and get it. And they definitely came back and they didn't get it all the way. So it was disgusting and I could not handle it. I think the neighbor took care of the rest.
Yeah. We used to have a huge white owl that lived in my front yard. My neighbor actually my neighbor had those. He had three pine trees. You know the ones that like shoot up and they kind of go into a point.
Yeah.
And a white owl used to live in there, and it was in there for generations. They'd have babies in there, and like owls
Damn.
just lived in there. Like the fucker would scare me because I'd come home drunk at night, like at 3, 4 in the morning, and the fucker would fly like right by my head, you know.
Dude, that's so
And yeah,
scary.
and he ended up cutting those trees, and
Oh
yeah, it's gone.
no.
Yeah, I don't know where it went, but yeah, we do got owls, we got eagles, a lot of
Dude.
chicken hawks. When I
Yeah.
used to have chickens, I used to have fighting roosters because they would box with the chicken hawks. You know.
Yeah. All of a sudden I like I said, I was on a Discord call and all of a sudden I hear like a screaming, but there's two
Mhm,
cats in my area that they kind of fuck with each other. They don't fight, but they fuck with each
mhm.
other. I don't know where these cats are from. I think they're just like cats that
Stray
roam around
cats.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah. And all of a sudden I heard like this like screaming. I thought it was the cat sound because I turned around and the owl, like the ears, I guess, maybe it just reminded me of a cat or something. Then all of a sudden I made like a little bit of noise and I saw like a wing flap. And that's when I was like, oh my God, you guys, I have to turn on my camera because I think that's an owl. And then and then I obviously found out what the scream was. It was not two cats, and it's very sad, but
Yeah, they have a weird.
yeah.
Yeah, they make a weird like sound. Yeah.
Dude, I can't. I just can't handle it. Oh my
Yeah.
God. Hi, Navigator. Oh, Nav. I love Nav. Nav is, I'm just going to say Nav is the other person that has my actual phone number. It's
Besides besides
Nav
me,
and Breezy.
oh, us three. We have your number.
Oh, yeah, you too, Andy. Hi, Kathy. Thank you for stopping in. I'm just running my mouth about bullshit. I was
Yeah.
really bored and I actually had time to go live and
Yeah.
there's just a lot going on in my personal life and I just needed to, I guess, disconnect for a little bit.
But bunnies do scream, Robbie. My buddy fed a bunny to a python. Oh my god, that's the weirdest
Dude,
sound, dude. When a bunny screams.
Robbie, it was honestly like when I figured out what the scream was and obviously it was the owl like breaking its neck. Yeah, it was actually like so fucking sad, Robbie. Like I was like, holy shit. So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's good to see you too, Kathy. Thank you. Like I said, I just go live and run my mouth. I don't care about like who's here, who's not, if I have numbers or people. Like I was what I was
I'm the
going to
same way.
do.
Mhm.
Yeah, exactly, Andy. I was gonna title the stream, I'm dragging everybody. Because people would be like, oh shit, but I really don't have anybody to drag. I have a few opinions on a few things I saw today, but really it's not a big deal. It's not a big it's really not
Say
an
it, say
issue.
it. Let's go. Let's drag somebody. We want to drag. You know who I want to drag really bad?
Ooh.
Fucking Laura, dude.
Dude, okay, so I have seen a few people like like Wendy V, for example. I saw that she had gone live, but I missed it. But apparently she's doing something because I've seen a few people now go live about her. Can you just give me the gist of it?
Okay, so Laura.
Laura.
So okay, she lost a lot of people, man. She was only getting like 60 people in her chat. So she started fucking trying to pick fights with like these creators and try to take one side, right? It wasn't working, so she flipped. She did what Morbid did right now. Like she did a complete 180. So now
Okay.
she's going at this girl, Brittany Jade. But everything that she's calling out Brittany Jade, Laura's done in the past. You know what I mean? Like everything. Like she criticizes her for every little thing. For having a baby, she's like is like telling people to like call CPS on her. No, she should get you know. And everybody knows Laura calls CPS, you know. So now all these people are starting to have Laura on their panel, like Queen Bee and people like that, you know, and Cluminati. And these are big channels, right? And she's like really wanting their approval so that she can sell more candles. So it's all about money for her. It's always been about money. Man, I can't believe I used to be a Laura supporter, dude. She is such a piece of shit.
Am
Seriously.
I back?
Yeah.
I think I left for a second.
Did you?
I think so because I accidentally like pressed the back button on my phone and then all of a sudden I was back in like the regular
Oh, yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
so hopefully everything is fine.
No,
But
you're
yeah.
fine. That's the
Okay.
cool thing about StreamYard. If you drop, the show continues.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
No, Laura is wild, Andy. She
Yeah.
is just a wild human being. And I think I mean, obviously, I mean, I don't think she would deny it. She cares about numbers, right? I mean, like, this is like
Yeah.
her job, you know?
Yeah. I stopped going to her years ago when the whole split happened between her and Makeup Mobster. You know, I kind of followed Makeup Mobster and I never really had an issue with her until it came out that she fucking totally called CPS on Makeup Mobster, you know. And I was like, you fucking bitch, man.
Yeah, that's totally
Yeah.
fair. I have a little bit of,
Yeah, no, I'm not saying Brittany. Yeah, Brittany's Brittany. Like it's not. I'm not defending Brittany or anything like that. You know, I know she has her shit to deal with, just like Granny and all them. They're all fighting. The issue that I have though is that Laura's calling out Brittany for things that she's done. You know what I mean?
right, right,
She's acting like her hands ain't dirty.
right,
You know what I mean? And I guess that's what Wendy V's doing too. She's calling her out for things that she's done and she's acting like she's like her shit don't stink, you know what I mean? And she's just doing it for the money, you know.
right,
And
right.
yeah. And then she's like she like I don't know anything about this Britney lady, but like I guess she just had a baby, and Laura will not shut the fuck up about this baby, dude. Like,
Oh
you know what
man.
I mean? She just criticizes her, like, you didn't have prenatal. You're a bad mother. We don't even know if the baby's alive. Where's the baby? Show me the baby. We need to make a CPA. We need to save that baby. And it's like,
Oh,
shut the
come
fuck
on.
up, lady.
That's
Like,
not cool,
shut
man.
up, you know?
Yeah, that's not cool, man. I don't, you
Yeah.
know, I don't like that shit at all, dude. I can't
Yeah.
even watch content like that because it just
Yeah.
enrages me. I'm like,
That's
come
I don't
on, you
watch it
guys.
either, dude. I don't watch it. I don't even know why Granny and they I don't know why they have beef. Like I that's how
Oh, it's such a long story,
far
Andy.
yeah. I
Yeah,
don't know anything. You know, I just
right.
know that they don't like each other and they like I guess it's kind of like they all kind of feed off each other in a way, you know. They have their
Oh, for
camps,
sure. For
you know.
sure.
So it's
For
none of my
sure.
business. I just don't like that Lara is attacking this poor innocent baby, dude, that has nothing to do with what
Right.
you know what I mean? Like, god damn, Laura,
No,
you know,
exactly.
anything for that fucking money for the cheddar, you know. That's why I
Right.
love that. And oh, but it's funny though because like even though like they're not involved, like they get mad because like that what's that lady's name? Queen Bee started talking shit about Makeup Mobster because I guess Brittany Jade is using Makeup Mobster's videos that kind of talk about Laura. So even though Makeup Mobster has nothing to do with the Brittany girl, they don't like that they're using her content. You know what I mean?
Right. Right.
It's kind of like you need to be on my side thing, you know. And if you're not,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? It's so
It's
funny how that works. Yeah.
it's I just don't I don't know. I know people I don't know, man. I just
Hey,
can't.
that
I
you.
just can't.
Yeah.
I'm like, come on, man. By
She's
the way,
always she's always
Becky
being
Boo
like
and
that.
Navigator, I took care of you. You guys both have wrenches now, or you should. I hope I did it
You
right.
took care of them. Hmm.
Hmm. Especially my Navigator and Becky Boo. Becky
Hmm.
Boo is the best, man. She's so
Oh,
funny to me.
you mean mommy cunt?
Mommy cunt, yes, that is correct.
Did you hear me talk about that the other day?
Actually, I don't know if you know this, but so Nikki was on Robbie's panel today, or was
Oh,
that
was
today?
she?
Yeah, and she said, Robbie, you have to watch this part about Andy reading Nikki's community post. So he played that part, and Robbie was so confused. He's like, Rev's mom is dead. Why would you? And we're like, no, no, Becky Boo is mommy. Like,
And mommy cunt. Yeah.
we're like, Becky Boo is
All I
mommy.
know, look, I like Nikki, right? Like Nikki's, it's fine. Like whatever issue that she has with Rev, it is an issue because Rev, like, he doesn't want to leave her alone, right?
She doesn't want
But
to leave him alone either. They're in
yeah,
love.
yeah, exactly. Like it's their issue. I just wish she would stop attacking the girls just because they're in this chat, you know.
I wrote in Robbie's chat like 3 different times, I think. I'm just like, Becky Boo is literally just Rev's friend. That's it. That's all. She's just there for him as like a really good friend. I'm like, even when Becky Boo is getting dragged in a chat by Nikki, when you know how Nikki starts spamming, I'm
Yeah.
like, Becky Boo just sits there. I'm like, literally, it just like Becky Boo doesn't even go back at her. She just is like
Yeah.
laughing at it, right? So I'm like,
Becky would just kind of sit in chat and just like, okay, here we
yeah,
go.
exactly. I'm like Becky Boo is just so chill. Spooky Girl is the same thing. What does she call Spooky Girl? I think something like Fat Mommy Clown or
I don't
something
know.
like that. But Spooky got wrapped up in it somehow, and I don't even know how that
Well, I
happened.
mean, all they gotta do is type in Rev's chat, and she like Nikki watches what's going on in this chat, you know,
Yeah,
and so she you know she takes it as an offense if you're in his chat, you know.
right, right. So silly.
Yeah, I do
That
wish she wouldn't
whole
do it, but hey, that's Nikki. She wants to do it. She, you know, who am I to tell
right.
her what to do? You know,
True that.
it's just funny to me, you know. But the
Yeah.
other like I did that in the voice because that's Nikki and I like her. But when I started reading GLMs, I had to go to my
Travion voice. Hey, it's me,
Oh my
Travion.
god.
so when I started reading her, she's like, Andy, I've had your dog. Wait.
Andy, I've had your dogs. Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. That is so silly, man. I can't. I just can't. Everybody has gone insane. I really just I don't know, man. I can't get into it. I don't even want to talk about it. Everybody just irritates me sometimes, and I don't know why I involve myself in this. I don't know.
You're like, I don't know why I involve myself.
I
I
have
don't know
no idea,
either.
dude. I don't
I don't know
know,
either.
dude. Sometimes I just can't help myself. Most of the time on YouTube, I'm watching podcasts like comedians who do podcasts and drag
Mm-hmm.
queen content. That's just
Mm,
most of it. And I try to stay out of
mm-hmm.
chats that I know, but then sometimes I'll pop in and I just can't help myself and I just piss my own
Mm-hmm.
self off. And I know better, but whatever.
There's a lot of people that don't, like. I used to follow a lot of people, and they just stop. Like they change channels, and I never know where they go. Like I
Yeah.
used to go. I
Dude,
used
it's
to go
been
to.
pretty boring around here.
I used to go to retros, and then she blocked me. I think she got mad that. I think she got mad at me because of something. Like because I guess I didn't hate the people they hate or whatever.
Yeah,
But I used to
probably.
like. I used to like to go to retros, but she has me blocked. And then you know who disappeared too? That I used to like bitch for life. I used to go to her channel all the
Oh
time,
yeah,
and then
I
she
remember.
gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then she gone, and then what happened to the DeLorean? I used to like going to her chat, and she gone.
She actually went live maybe like a couple weeks ago, maybe a month ago now, and I missed it, and I was really mad I
Mhm.
missed it. I don't know if it's still up or because I didn't even get to. I think I rewatched maybe like a couple minutes of it, and then I completely forgot. Now you're reminding me, so I'm gonna go and watch it tonight. I don't know if she ever plans on coming back or like if she just went
Man,
live randomly.
those girls were wild back then, man. DeLorean and remember all that
Yeah.
fucking. Were you there for all that? That
Yes, I was.
fucking. What
Well,
was
I
it?
wasn't there
What was it?
for.
That yeah. What was the
Yeah.
name of that thing? Chat Hell or Hell Chat
Um.
or
Hell
remember Hell
Chat, and then
Chat
it
and
was
Hell
all
Chat 2.0?
What is it, McCanny Manor or
McKinney, yeah,
something?
McKinney girl.
Yeah,
TT's gone
I, w-
too. Truth
yeah,
Teller, remember Truth
yeah,
Teller?
TT's gone. Yeah,
Yeah.
man, there's a few people that, yeah, it's just a whole thing. I wasn't there for like the specifically, but I have heard DeLorean like rehash some of it like on
Oh
lives and stuff.
yeah.
So I know
Yeah.
kind of the story, but not
I
a hundred
miss Holly
percent.
too. Holly Lewis and news. She goes to my
Oh
channel once in a while.
yeah,
She'll go
I
to my
forgot
channel once
about
and then
her.
who's that other girl? Boston Cousy.
Oh,
Boston
I
Cousy.
don't think I
They
know who
used to go
that
to my
is.
channel, yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're right, Breezy.
You know
It's
what it
just a
is
sport now,
they
and it's gross.
yeah. You know what it is that they get into these beefs and it just becomes too much. So they just
Here's
end up
the
leaving,
yeah. So we okay. I've said this before. I know I'm
That's pretty
repeater
true.
pan, but this is what happens. Two people are really close, and their friendship falls out, right? Then all of a sudden they're repeating. So like all of a sudden you hear somebody on live like, and I know your dad cheated on your mom with your aunt, and so what about that? Like you come from a fucked up ass family, and it's like, dude, we didn't need to
Yeah.
know that. Like what the fuck? Like dude,
That's always the worst when
they start throwing out private information that they had like
mhm.
conversations about. They're like, I know that, your stepsister is really, I don't know. It's like, dude, we didn't need to know that. That was like a private conversation y'all had. That was just like a random, like, we didn't need to know all this. But then they start throwing out stuff like that. And I'm like, bro, this was a genuine friendship or what you thought was a close friendship. And you told maybe too many things and I don't need to know all this and I don't give a fuck.
Mhm.
So
That's
yeah,
why I
it
just
just
tell
gets
everybody my
weird.
business out here on the air. Everybody knows my business. You know what I mean? There's nothing left for me to tell.
Yeah, then nobody can use anything against you.
Yeah. I'm pretty much open to like if you ask me, I'll always like be truthful. There are
Yeah,
things that I
yeah.
won't say. Like I remember one time I was in a Discord, but this was before I was on YouTube, and we were like in this heavy duty conversation, and that was a friend of ours. He was a lawyer, and he was just messaging me. And he's like, "You better shut the fuck up because you can go to jail for what you're saying."
Oh
Like
my
because I was
god.
saying because I was telling him some stuff from my past, and he's
Mhm.
like, "Yeah, dude, you can't be saying that, dude. It's the statute of limitations, dude. You can still get busted."
Oh
I go,
shit,
"Yeah, I
dude.
better shut." Yeah, yeah. So that's why there's certain things I won't ever divulge.
Yeah. No, I know you do have a very like crazy past, and yeah, it's probably best that some of the stuff you say.
Hmm.
It's-
Like I'll tell stories about me, but like I can't say stories about other friends. You know,
Right, right.
like that stuff that we did together.
Very true. Can't be like so specific about things.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, sometimes I do wish that like people on and maybe I shouldn't say I wish, but I would love to tell more stories about myself or like who I am as a person or even show myself, right? Like I'm not like insecure, like I
No,
don't not
never
turn
do
on my
that.
camera so I'm like insecure. I
No,
genuinely
never
don't
do
care about
that.
looks like that. Like if someone
I don't
dragged my looks, I'd be
either.
like, fine, you know?
Yeah, I
Um,
was actually the only time I do turn my camera on is a voice chat. I was in a voice chat yesterday with Ray Ray, and she turned her camera on. I turned my camera on.
yeah, yeah,
So when
you
it's like
showed,
just
yeah,
us, so when it's just us, we'll definitely turn the camera on. But
for
like for
sure.
everybody else, they'll just nitpick any little thing of you. You know,
Yeah, they
like you
will.
know what I
And
mean? Like
yeah,
fuck
and that
that.
part I
I don't
don't
want
care
that.
about. I'm
Yeah.
just so I just am I am so protective of my kid. Like I said, when he's old enough,
Yeah.
like I said, maybe I'll come on here and do a cartwheel or whatever, but my kid is just I just see what they do on here. I always said that. I'm like, what if I ever like passed away and like nobody knew? Not like it would be a big deal because it's not like I'm a huge
Oh.
YouTuber or something,
Yeah,
but
but
I'm
you.
like, I told
Yeah,
Navigator.
yeah. If anything would happen to you, of course, you'd. You know, you think like you're not like a big part of the community, but you are. You know.
Thanks, Andy.
No, I'm serious. I know you think you're not, but you are. You know,
I
you
do
have a lot of
appreciate that.
friends. You have a lot of friends that care about you and stuff. You know.
Thank you, Andy. I do appreciate that. But I told Navigator, and it would probably be Breezy and or Navigator.
Hey,
Like,
Moon.
but I specifically told Navigator one day, I'm like, if you all of a sudden get like a text message of like a name or like an address or like a picture, I'm like, just keep it to yourself. That's me, and you're the only one that knows that. I'm like, because I'm like, what if anything? Like nobody would ever be able to confirm anything, or
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
I told my sister, I go, if anything ever happens to me, I go, just get my phone and just start dialing people and let them know. And don't invite anybody to my fucking funeral. I want to be burned. And
Dude,
my sister got mad at me because she's like, no, that's not how we do it. I go, no, no. I want to be burnt, dude. Like, just burn me up. You know, I don't care. Like even though I got like a place to rest, you know, I go, I don't care. I don't want to. I don't know. I just like thinking about it. Like, if it's gonna happen, it's gonna. I know it's gonna happen, but if it happens soon, you know, I told her like, I don't. I don't want a funeral. I don't want a wake. I don't want none of that shit. I don't want anybody
right,
coming. Yeah, it's just they'll probably do it, but I told her I don't want it. I don't want it.
right,
Yeah, I
right.
don't want people. You know, if they want to come say hi, whatever. You know.
It's so weird how like I said this before too. I'm like, if I said this to people in my real life. I'm like, if I pass away and you
Mm-hmm.
guys put my picture in those ghetto ass clouds and
Mm-hmm.
make like a post with my picture or something, them ghetto ass
Mm-hmm.
clouds with that ghetto ass font, I'm gonna be mad. So don't
Yeah.
do that to me.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
just want it to be like not a celebrate, but like a celebration of life, you know. 'Cause in my
Yeah.
real life, I do have like genuine friendships. I am like a not social person, but like, I don't know. I'm just like, just don't do me dirty, please.
I don't want to be on a T-shirt either. Fuck that. Don't put me
Yes,
on no
yes,
fucking big
exactly. That's exactly what
fucking
I'm talking
T-shirt.
about.
You know. Fuck that.
Exactly. I got a
Yeah.
lot of friends that are just,
Just let me go,
into
man. Let me
it's
go. You
definitely
know.
that vibe. Yeah.
Yeah.
And yes, Breezy does know my first name. Navigator knows my first name. Actually, I think Navigator and Breezy know my kid's name just because it's one of those things where you like just are so randomly talking, like, oh, so and so, like I've been so close with those two people that they just know, whatever.
Mexicans like to do sweaters, especially gangsters. They'll put your
Yes,
name
they
on a
do. And
sweater and they'll
they
do it
do
old
the
school.
name on the back of their
Yeah,
car
on the
with
back.
vinyl.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh,
Yep.
they'll make the sweater, especially because
Yep.
if I'm a gang, I have like 2 or 3 sweaters of my homeboys that
Andy, I'm
you get their
surrounded by
name and all that.
Hispanic
Yeah,
people,
yeah,
so
yeah.
I definitely understand. That's why I told all my because I live, like I said, I live in okay, so Milwaukee is so segregated. Like it is
Yeah.
it's so segregated. And I live on the south side of Milwaukee. And if you look it up, the south side of Milwaukee is the majority of Hispanic people. So yeah, I know the vibe. They do the shirts, they do the sweaters, they do the names on the back of the car, they do all that. They do all these like and I'm like, just don't do that to me, please. I don't want that.
if you
Hey,
die,
Moon Boots.
if you die, I'm gonna be that guy. Be like, yeah, I had sex with Daria. We just didn't mention
Like I didn't tell nobody,
it.
but I really did.
Yeah, we hooked up, man. I went to Milwaukee. Remember that time I was gone? I was in Milwaukee, man. Yeah.
Oh my god, that's so funny. Yeah, dude, yeah, it's crazy. Um, I just I don't know. So hopefully, I don't know. Hopefully, it just, I don't know. Hopefully, that doesn't happen
Mm-hmm.
because nobody in, okay, so there's a few people in my real life that know that I like go live on YouTube or whatever the case may be. However, they don't know like my channel name. They don't know how to like get to anything of mine. So they wouldn't be able to like come and make an announcement or anything, or I don't know. So that's why I say if Navigator or Breezy ever gets like a text message saying like this is my full name or address or whatever, just then you can confirm it if I go missing or something. But it's scary to do that.
Rookie's gonna get a big Daria girl on her back.
Oh my god, that is so funny, dude.
Spooky boy.
Oh my god, dude. Dude, Andy, that dude, it still creeps me out so much, dude. That's such a I cannot believe that they did that. I still cannot believe that happened.
I don't know how people can get to like. Okay.
Dude, that was not funny to me. I remember being
No.
in Poon's chat and saying, like, Poon, this genuinely isn't fucking funny. Like, what are you like, dude? This is not cool. Like, what the fuck?
I don't understand why. Like, I don't have any women's name on me. If I am gonna get a few, but they're gonna be my mother, my grandmother. But other than that, I'm not getting any female name on me. But it always trips me out when girls get like you know how what's her name May got morbid on her, you know. And I can't say she's the
Right.
only one because I dated somebody that got the
Dude,
tattoo of when I was dating Sammy G.
dude,
She told me that she tattooed
dude.
Wog on
She
herself too.
did.
So, yeah,
She did, Andy,
yeah,
which is
yeah.
crazy. So I have a tattoo, and my child's father has the same
Mhm,
tattoo. It's no names, but they're lyrics.
mhm.
Um, so I do have a matching tattoo with my kid's
That's cool though.
father, but
Yeah,
it's
that's
just
cool.
lyrics, yeah. My friend, oh my god, actually I have a few friends. One of them has their kid's name on their neck that goes across their neck. One of them has it above her eyebrow.
Mhm.
Um, like I hang out with some ghetto ass bitches. Let me just put it that way. And I'm like, how do you do that? One of my friends, her kid's dad was named Mafia, and she had it tattooed like across like kind of like curved around her boob. And I'm like, what happens? And I'm like, just put 3-6 in front of it or something for 3-6 Mafia. I'm like, what
Yeah, yeah,
happens if like you break up or whatever? Like, it's just
yeah.
crazy. And of course, these names of my friends of their like kids' dads or whatever, they're like I said, Mafia. Like they're gangbanger names or something, and I'm
Mhm,
just like, this is crazy. This is actually
yeah.
crazy. I could never.
Mhm. I remember me and my friends, we all got matching tattoos, but that's because we were gangsters. You know, we all got like letters on our shoulders because we wanted to wear our tank tops, like our slingshots,
Oh yeah,
so we can show off our tattoos. So I
right.
got my letters on my shoulders. We all got letters on our shoulders, but each one was different. So like I got GB, but in big letters, and then my friend got GB in little letters, and then my other friend got MV in big letters, and then so it's like
Damn.
even though they're like the same, they were different, but we all planned it together. We were like I think 14, but we just wanted
Damn.
to walk around the street like, yeah, here, look at me, I'm from a gang, shoot me,
Right.
you know.
Right. No, dude. Yeah, dude. Andy, I'm telling you, I know I've talked to you about this before. These kids are crazy, Andy. These kids around this place are crazy. My kid has been the minority his whole life, right? He's white. He has a little bit of Mexican in him, but his nana's Mexican, so I
Mhm,
don't know what that would, because like my kid's dad has Mexican because his mom is Mexican, but like he's half Mexican, so then I don't know what that
mhm.
makes my kid. Anyways, my kid is definitely looks like a white boy. Let me just put it that way. He's always been the minority around here. These kids are crazy, dude. And it's always, Andy, I know I've talked to you about this before. The kids that are the worst, that like have to act all hard, and then I can literally see their futures, they all do not have dads, like a
Yeah,
present male figure in their life.
no,
And
no,
it
it's
is
true.
low key sad.
It's true. A lot of my friends didn't have dads. I was like, I was like one of the few ones that had a
Yeah,
dad, so I had a curfew. And I remember one time they even told me, "Man, we're gonna have to put a hit on your dad." I'm like, "Shut up," because they're like,
dude, it's
because
crazy,
they were like,
right?
because I wouldn't stay out with them all night. Well, I got a curfew,
Yeah.
dude. You know.
Dude, it's just I can see their some of these kids their futures. I've tried to get my I switched my kid's school and I've tried to get him away from a lot of this stuff, but it's like crazy. It's crazy. I'm like, y'all are kids.
Hmm.
Like one of his friends came over and was talking so crazy. And I'm like, no, 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 no. Like I'm like, buddy, you can hate me all you want, but you're never hanging out with this kid again. Cause I could already
Hmm.
see his future
Yeah.
and some shit went down and it's low key sad, honestly, but
And it's
whatever.
always those loud ones that are the ones that'll run or like
Dude,
drop a dime on you. I remember there was this
Andy, the
kid.
kid that came over,
Yeah.
check this out. The kid that came over, all he did was run his fucking
Yeah.
mouth. The loudest one, the
Yeah.
most hyper one, the one that I know his future already, and it is sad. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly, Andy.
Yeah.
You hit the nail on the head.
And I remember there was a kid my age. I call them kids, but it was we had ditched school that day, and we had just came up on a beautiful 357. It was a 6 shot uh ivory handle Smith and Wesson, beautiful gun.
Damn.
And me and the homeboys would carry it around, and we had ditched school and we were in my homeboy's house. He passed away, but his name was Chibuya, and Chibuya would let us hang out in this house. So like where my gang was at, it was on. I guess I can say it, but the name of my gang is Gage, right? So this is kind of like a major street that kind of splits a hill in half if you look at it on the map. And on one
Hmm.
side of the hill are our enemies, the guys from this gang called Garrity, and we
I
were the
know
Gage.
exactly what you
Yeah,
mean because it's the
Gage.
same thing down,
Yeah.
like if you go
So
way down, yeah.
that hill separated, and in order to get up the hill, you got to go either up the street or there was a store right in the front called Bob's, and there was like a dirt road where you could walk up that hill, and that's where a couple of the guys lived that were like our enemies that were more or less our age. So we used to like shoot at each other or whatever, right? And
Ugh,
so
so
that
sad.
day we threw a ditching party and we were all hanging out at Chibuya's. And Spooky was, I mean, Spooky. I almost said my homeboy's name. It's close, similar to Spooky, but it's in that starts with an S. And he's like, "Let me hold the gun. I want to hold it. I'll take care of you guys. Don't even sweat it." And he put it in his pants. He was like walking around all hard, and I was like, "Hey, dude, if something happens, you gotta be on it, bro. You can't,
Yeah.
So, so I was I was sitting with a couple of my friends, right? We're all smoking weed and stuff, and he's like walking back and forth, and he's like looking out the door, and he looks out the door, and he goes, "Oh, heads up." And we go, "What?" And we all turn and we see two guys walking down the dirt path. And one of them kneels and points a gun at us. And he freaks out and he starts shooting and he fucking runs over us to the back of the house. And we're like, "Where are you going?" And we're like, "Give me the gun." So, S guy, "Give me the gun, give me the gun, give me the gun." We're all yelling at him to give us the gun. And he ran and he left us there with nothing to shoot back. And so we had to go back there and we like kind of like wrestle it from him. So then those guys ran and then my friend grabbed it and then he came outside and just fired one shot into the house just to make them like run and they all like
Yeah.
scattered, you know. And then, the look on his face because we were all looking at him like, dude, you fucked up, bro. All this talking this shit, and when it came down to it, you fucking ran, bro. And like that's
Dude,
the last time I ever seen him. I've never seen him after that. Yeah.
damn.
Yeah.
That's crazy, dude. It's man, dude. I just worry so much sometimes. Boy, it's just crazy. I've had a gun pulled out on me before, like like at work and stuff. It's just
Hmm.
I just worry. People just think that they're so. I don't know. Like
And
I don't
I
know.
think
I
you're
just can't
talking
even
about a
explain.
movie. No, no, no movie.
No, Moon Boots. I've talked to Andy privately, like before. Like his stories are real. Like he lived a pretty crazy life. Andy probably wishes it was a movie sometimes.
No, that's exactly what happened. I know the person, and the
Yeah.
gun, the
Oh, hi, Jason. I didn't see
yeah,
you in here. Hi,
yeah.
Jason. Thank you for coming in.
It,
I'm
it
just running
it
my mouth.
it may sound like a movie, but it really wasn't. Like it was,
No, I know. I
yeah.
know. It's just crazy.
I've had people tell me like you should write a book. I go, but from the stories that I say, they're probably 1/10 of like the shit that my friends went through because they were more involved than I was.
Right.
Because I was
Right.
more of like I didn't I didn't go looking for trouble. Trouble just found me because of the people I hung out with.
Right. Because,
But to be out all night doing shit like that, I never.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I never did anything crazy. You know.
Yeah.
I
Damn,
remember
that's.
one time I went to school and a guy came up to me from a different gang, right? But the same clique, and we had the same enemies. And he goes, "Yeah, dude, fucking somebody was hitting the lot last night, like over and over and over." And I'm like, Do you know?" I go, "I don't know. I was at home sleeping." And then I told my friend, and I'm like, "Hey, man, I just heard that the lot guy." He's like, "Yeah, that was me." He's like, "I hit him like 4 times in a row."
Oh my God,
I
dude.
go, "Dude, you're fucking nuts." He's like, "Yeah, man, they're idiots. Every time I come back, they'll be outside. So I just kept shooting at them all night."
Mm-mm. That's just crazy, man. I can't. I can't handle it. Good God. Andy, thank you so much for coming up and keeping me cool. I only wanted to be live for like an hour. I just needed to get out of my house and out of
No,
my head for a little bit.
yeah.
Thank you for hanging out with me for real.
You're
I
closing
just
shop.
was gonna be talking. Huh?
You gonna close shop? You're done.
Yeah, yeah, I probably should actually. What am I at actually? Oh, 112. Yeah, I just wanted to go live for like an hour, run my mouth, and yeah, that's about it.
I read a book called My Bloody Life written by the Latin King. Yeah, he probably has. I'm telling you,
Oh,
like
wow.
our
Dude, I love
stories.
reading
Yeah,
books like that.
yeah,
Damn.
yeah. Our stories probably ain't like that that far off from each other. You know, because we. Let me guess. He had a bunch of homeboys who had guns and knives and got into gang fights. You know, it's what you
Yeah,
do, I guess,
that's.
when you're from a gang. You know.
I absolutely love reading books or watching like documentaries about this. Like I said, I used to love like true crime and like knowing how people think
Mm-hmm.
and like why they do the things that they do and stuff like that. But then I had my son, and then I can't stomach
Mm-hmm.
a lot now because it just I can't.
Yeah.
But when
It's
it
always
comes to that,
funny.
I would like it.
It's always funny when I see my friends on TV, like that I grew up with. I remember
Dude,
one
isn't
time I was
that right? I
watching.
bet you do, yeah.
Yeah, I remember watching the one stories of the Highway Patrol.
Oh my
I see the guys
God.
pull over, and I'm like, "Oh yeah, I know those guys."
Dude, that is wild. That is
And,
wild.
yeah,
Do you know what I find wild?
uh,
So there is I don't even know what it is. It's a YouTube channel, but it's like I don't know who's like recording or like how I think it's maybe the police, I don't know, but someone uploads it. It's crazy when I see the police chases going down my block. Like I cannot remember what the hell I don't even know, but you can like see the cops doing like their chases like down my block, and I'm like, I didn't even realize, like it's usually in the middle of the night or whatever, but it's like,
mhm.
yeah, it's crazy when you see like your real life on TV or like on a YouTube channel or something. I don't know, it's just really wild. But that is doesn't my story, what I'm saying, does not even compare to like seeing like your actual friends like on a that's wild, Andy. It's just, yeah, it's too crazy. Our
American
American,
life. And death.
yeah. Oh
Oh,
wow.
Chicago.
I'll have to read that one too. See, Milwaukee is not as bad as Chicago, but everybody calls it like it's like because Chicago's only 2 hours away from me, and Chicago's way worse than Milwaukee, I believe. But like
Yeah,
Milwaukee is a close second to that.
the
There's a
the
really
gang.
rough. Like I said, it's
I'm
so segregated here. Like there's just certain
yeah.
places you just can't go.
Well, I met the gangsters. 'Cause I remember I went to school in Utah, so I got to meet like gangsters from where you guys are from, and
Mm-hmm.
they run like on a different system. Like you guys got the gangster disciples, the vice lords, the Latin kings, the
Yep.
GDs.
Yep.
You know,
Yep.
fuck off Latin kings, the folk. You know, so
Yep.
I meet all these different different gangs and stuff that were
Yeah. And
yeah.
here a lot of it is on the north side, and on the a lot of it is by like blocks, or like I know one of them is like there's a certain street, like it's like, the the two different streets, like the name of the streets, like it's
Mm-hmm.
very much like that. And like you're right, you basically named like all the gangs that like are around my neighborhood or my
Yeah,
area
yeah,
in Milwaukee.
yeah. Because I know that area. I mean, I knew a vice lord from Iowa, and I was like, "Are you sure you're from a
That's
gang? You're
crazy.
from Iowa?" And he's like, "Yeah, man." He was this white kid. His name was Connor, and his dad was like some kind of alderman. And
Oh,
he was
wow.
like the whitest kid I knew, but he was from Iowa. He was my roommate, and he told
Wow.
me, I'm a vice lord. I'm a vice lord. And I'm like,
That's
but like he would always
crazy.
like he'd be amazed because of me, like because like I was just on a different level. I was tattooed, and I had
Yeah.
to, but he was a good kid. I think sometimes like these kids because like when I was there, I didn't come off as like mean. You know what I mean? Like I wasn't like there to like cause trouble, and then like
Yeah.
there were these kids from like Chicago
Right.
wanting to dress like me and talk like me, and live that sureño life, and they didn't even know I wasn't a sureño, even though I came from LA. I'm like, yeah, you guys
Right.
don't. So I understood, the whole dynamics of like, you know.
Right. The
Mm,
thing the thing that sucks the most, in Milwaukee, on especially on the north side, there's a lot of like drive-bys, and it's really fucking sad because a lot of babies, like just kids die in the car. It's
yeah.
just sad, man. It's like, dude, can you guys just get it the fuck together?
Hmm.
Like, come on, man. Like it's just really sad. I mean, like I don't watch the news anymore, but when I did, it was just like every fucking day, and almost every. It's like, dude, you guys really need to get it together. It's just really sad. And yeah, the moon boots. I'm not on a dead end, but I'm on a. I don't want to say I'm on a very specific type of street that is
Cul-de-sac.
very convenient for people to try to do, get away from a cop. So it's not a dead
Mhm.
end, but it's just a very convenient type of street to do to try to get away or whatever.
Hey, I was gonna ask you. You live in Milwaukee?
Yeah.
Do you go to that part where you go and go, Cheville, Cheval, the God is being
No,
incorporated.
no.
Da-da-da-da-da, we're gonna do it our way. Where is that
No.
at? Where do you know where that place is at?
I'm okay, so there's a few like landmarks here, but I
Mhm.
don't think I've ever been to that specific one, if there even is one. Like there's a
Has to
okay.
be.
I'm sure that there is, but the most popular thing that would have to do with that time area or
Mm.
time light era in Milwaukee is the Fonz statue in Milwaukee from Happy Days.
Okay.
Everybody like if you come, like when people come to Milwaukee, they always want to go to that stupid Fonz statue and take a picture with it. So that's like the more popular thing. Or they'll go to, see, exact like Becky Boo just said, they'll go on like the Dahmer, I think it's like a, what would you call, it's like a Dahmer, it's like a, I don't know, what would you call that? It's like a little, what the fuck is that called? Where you like go to like in a group and you just visit all the places, or I don't know, like a tour. It's like a Dahmer tour. And
Mm.
they do that a lot around like Halloween, especially. They'll go to like where Dahmer used to live, and then where,
Yeah,
blah blah
that's
blah.
spooky. That is
Very.
spooky if they do that shit.
So he used to live Dahmer's. So where Jeffrey Dahmer grew up, I know that's not right. Or maybe where his mom lived was very close to like, so like if you were in this little area that I was in like a different part of the city, like you just knew about Dahmer growing up because like all your parents
Mhm.
talked about it. So you knew that he was a thing, and that that there are people like that out there that will like snatch you up. It's just because all of our parents talked about it because that was such a big thing.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Especially if right there where you guys are at, that was a big thing. Yeah. Just
Yeah,
like us when the
exactly.
Richard Ramirez thing. I remember that so clearly. I was a little kid, but
Yeah.
I remember that was like one of the few times the neighborhood got together and they all agreed to like if you didn't have money for like lights, they would give you the money to so you could put light bulbs in the front of your house and keep keep your lights on all
Yep.
night.
Yep.
They said
Yep.
because like that was like a theory that he would never go into a house that the lights were on.
See,
So
isn't that
everybody just
creepy?
yeah, dude, like yeah, that was during
Dude,
the Night Stalker day. They caught that dude down the street from my house.
that's so
Yeah,
fucking creepy. And Becky Boo, they did tear down the building, but people will literally go there and like grab like the big boulder rocks from it as like a souvenir. I actually know somebody who does. You know Pagel, Andy?
yeah, no Pagel.
He's grabbed a few of those like rock
What?
boulders from the building that used to be there, um, as like a souvenir or whatever. I
Where
cannot
is
remember.
Pagel?
I don't know. He hasn't been live. I haven't seen him
He
at
hasn't been
all.
live in a while. He was live there for every day for a while.
He was going
Yeah,
live every morning. Yep.
yeah, he was fighting with Barbie and whoever,
Yep.
and then
Yep.
he's gone. Now he's gone.
Yeah.
At least Stewie's back.
Oh, actually, Red Pill. Hi, Red Pill. By the way, Red Pill's like, if I remember correctly, Red Pill. It would be about 20 to 25 minutes, 30 minutes away from me. He's in Wisconsin too. Red Pill is. So I'm sure he knows like the
Wi-
Milwaukee lore as well.
Wisconsin,
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
Mhm. That's crazy. But yeah,
Yeah, I
if I
can't.
remember, I don't
Oh,
want to say where Red Pill lives just because I don't
that's so
want to do that
funny.
to him.
That's so funny. You mentioned cannibalism, Becky Boo. Okay, there's a girl that I know.
Andy,
I met this girl, right?
oh
And
Jesus, here we go.
she's hot, but god yeah, she's nuts. I think I'm gonna have her on my podcast.
Oh my
Here, let me
God,
show you a picture
Andy,
of her. Let me show you a picture of
dude,
her. Hold on.
Andy. Oh my God. See, this is why I can't stand Andy, folks. No, I'm just kidding. He does this to me.
Oh
He
god.
tortures me. Hey, Terry. It's nice to see you, Terry. Thank you for
Terry,
coming in.
Terry,
Terry is just the best. I love
Terry.
Terry. I adore Terry.
So
I
so
don't think
she,
there's much Terry could do that would make me not like him. Like
so
he's
she's
just the best.
a Marilyn Monroe impersonator.
Hmm.
Oh, here, hold on. Let me hear. I'll show you here. Here, share this up.
I am literally so
Here,
fucking scared right now, Andy.
here, share that. I just
Yeah.
talked to her a little while ago. Like I met her. I got her number the other day. I thought she was just a regular girl, and she's like, "Yeah, I'm a Marilyn Monroe impersonator." And I said, "Really?" And then I started talking to her, and in about 5 minutes, I'm like, "Oh my god, yeah, she's batshit crazy."
Oh my
Like you'll see if I get. I told her, "Hey, you want to do a podcast with me?" And she's like, "Sure." I go, "It's gonna get crazy because she believes in like." She told me today because we were talking, right? And she's like, we start talking about food, and then she's like, "Oh, I'm a vegetarian." I go, "Oh, don't you just miss meat?" He's like, "Well, stay away from McDonald's." And I go, "Why?" He's like, "Because you're eating humans." I'm like, "What are you talking about? All the meat that everybody eats is human. You guys are eating yourselves." And I'm like,
Oh,
"Wait, what?"
good
Yeah, yeah,
Lord.
yeah. And she's like, "Think about it." She's like, "Okay, I forgot what she said." She said, "What animal eats itself and they're very violent? So the reason we're so violent is because we're cannibalizing each other." She's like, "So I
Dude,
only eat vegetables and stuff. So I'm a, you know,
dude,
and
I've met
yeah, yeah,
somebody
yeah,
like that before, actually. Like,
yeah,
honestly, I've heard that before from people.
yeah.
Um, and that is crazy. See,
She goes
Becky, yeah,
deep,
see,
Becky. Becky, she goes
me,
deep though. She goes deep.
dude.
She hasn't been in a relationship since she was 15 because she's actually
Hold,
in love with the prince from France. And
hold
then
on
one
one second,
day
Andy.
he's gonna
Andy,
come
hang on one
and
second.
yeah, yeah.
Hold on. Jess, Ruby, my home girl. I am so happy to see you. I hope that you're doing well. Everybody, please, I'm not going to say anything, but please just send any good vibes you have towards Jess Ruby. She is one of the best humans on YouTube. I just adore her. She's been through a lot. And any good vibes you have to send her way, please do. Okay, sorry, Andy, go on. I love
Is
you
she
so much,
available?
Jess Ruby.
Is she okay?
Yeah, well, no, actually, she has something happened recently. I don't want to get into it, but she
Mm.
has been through a lot. I mean, a lot. She has been through the worst tragedy anybody could ever go through, and she just faced another tragedy,
Oh, I'm sorry to hear
and
that.
yeah, dude, I would be fucked up, and just
Yeah.
keep. I mean, I don't know. So any good vibes, please send her way because she needs it. for
So
sure.
I can't hit on her then.
You can hit on her, Andy, all you want, but I
Okay,
don't think it
fine.
would be appropriate at this time. Maybe in a
Okay,
little
just checking. Just
while.
checking. Just checking.
But sorry, go on,
I got
Andy.
my
I didn't mean
hands
to
full
interrupt.
with this crazy girl over here. Anyways,
Dude,
I
I
don't know.
think you definitely should interview her.
All right, I'll message her tomorrow. I was supposed to do it today, but I got busy.
I
And
definitely want you to do it because Andy, you're so funny. She'll be like, "Oh, that beach is so awesome." I would love it.
oh my god.
Um,
By
Andy,
the
I
way,
am.
she doesn't look like that though. She's like a lot older. She puts a lot of makeup on, so even though she looks good on the pictures,
Is she still
she's
doing the impersonations, or is
yeah,
she done with it?
yeah. No, she just did a show last Saturday,
Oh
and she
damn,
says she's transitioning to Britney Spears. So she's gonna start doing Britney Spears content. She can sing pretty good.
dude! I give so much credit to people that do those like impersonations and stuff like
Mhm.
that. Like I do like appreciate the art of that, but like I don't think I could ever keep up with something like that. I just don't think I could. It's a lot of time and effort. But yeah.
Before you leave, can you sing me a song?
Absolutely not, Andy.
Come on, karaoke style.
um. Oh shit! Sorry if you guys heard that. I just
Sing
dropped
me a
something in
song.
my
Sing me one
garage.
that goes like that. My eyes adore you, but
Oh
I
my
never meant to take it out on you.
god!
That one. Yeah.
Crazy.
No.
Um. Yeah, I am gonna shut it down. I only wanted to go for an hour, but I'm at like almost an hour and a half, which is fine. I just
I'm going
wanted
to
to come on.
sleep,
Thank
Mr. Terry. I'll go live tomorrow though.
seriously, Andy.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for keeping me company. I do
Of
appreciate it
course.
because I wouldn't have been live this long and everything. Maybe hey Andy, you go live next. Yeah, listen to
No,
Terry.
I gotta go to bed, you guys. I get up early. I will go live tomorrow though, definitely. I just
Mm,
took a shower and I gotta blow dry my hair and go to bed.
yeah, absolutely, Andy. Definitely go
Hmm.
live. I would
I
love
will
that.
tomorrow. Tomorrow. I'll
All
drop
right,
you a
you
link.
guys. Everybody in my
And don't stop coming to my channel. I know you get like all mad, but
Oh no, dude, Andy, I was just talking. I think it was in Nikki's or something. I'm like,
mhm.
dude, I was like, Andy runs such an open chat. I was like, it's like my favorite place to bicker with other people. I'm like, he would never tell me to leave. I'm like, which is like so nice of him. And I'm like, I love that Andy stays cool with me and understands that I can just handle the
Yeah.
weirdos or whatever. So
I mean, they're
I
not
definitely
weirdos. They're just, they're just
no, I'm not
yeah,
weirdos.
yeah.
Uh, that you just let me do my own thing. I can handle it
yeah.
or whatever. I do appreciate it, and that you
You do.
didn't. I always
Yeah.
appreciate when people don't take just. You know what I'm saying? Like I always appreciate when people just make up their own minds and are like, well, so and so says fuck off, so that's what I think too. You like if you said fuck off to me because of your own reasons, of course that would be valid. But I just appreciate that you don't do that.
Yeah. If I would no, I would never.
You're a good dude, Andy. I tell people
Thank
that all
you.
the time. I'm like, he's
Thank you.
genuinely a good person. He's genuinely super cool. Like, he's just a good dude.
Okay, get some sleep. I'll go
Thank you,
now.
Andy. Thank you so much, Andy.
All right.
Seriously.
Bye guys. Bye guys in chat. See you.
Thank you, everybody, for
Bye.
coming. Bye. Thank you, everybody, for coming to this live. Of course, it's just me running my mouth as usual, boring stuff. But I do appreciate you guys keeping me company because, like I said, I'm kind of going through it right now. And I just needed to escape for a little bit and just kind of come out and chill. Um, I will be live often, even though this is like my season to work with like the landscaping stuff. I'm normally really busy, but because of there's certain things going on in my personal life, I've had to cut back a lot. And yeah, so I don't know. I won't get all weird and emotional or whatever, but yeah, so thank you guys so much for keeping me company. I appreciate it more than you'll ever know. And yeah, I will be live soon again. Bye.